We've got a great main event for you. Jose Zepeda, probably one of the finest pure boxers in the 140-pound weight class, against a man they call the Beast. He's a tank. He comes forward and he's dangerous. He's Ivan Baranchyk.
I was expecting a war from the fight with Baranchyk. I knew he was coming in to try to knock me out. It was the number 3 against the number 4 in the world, so you don't see that very often.
Ivan Baranchyk against Jose Zepeda was one of the most anticipated fights of the summer. They had to postpone the fight, and here we are.
So when we were face to face, I was just thinking, all right, you know, I'm gonna stick to my game plan, which is, it's box. That's what I thought, at least. And as soon as he threw that first punch, I was like, all right, let me reset. But he kept coming.
That left hook from Ivan Baranchyk, which was one of the keys that Tim Bradley said would win him this fight.
He was coming like a bull, you know. I was thinking, all right, let me just get my game plan. He's gonna calm down right now. I was surprised that he kept coming, and he kept throwing bombs. I knew he was coming in not thinking about 10 rounds. He was coming in to knock me out. That's his fight style. That's the way he thinks, and that's why I guess the fight was fight of the year.
And there's a right hand.
There, he dropped me the first time now. I did not see it coming. It was the first experience getting dropped, you know, with a shot to the head. And I didn't even see it coming. It was just 1 second, boom, I was on the floor. When he dropped me that first time, it was a new experience for me. There's not a lot of time to think about it. It's just, you just go, I think, mainly instinct, your muscle memory. It comes on, and pretty much, man, you're just doing what you have done for so many years. When the first time I got dropped, that was when I knew, Jesus, I'm gonna be in a war.
Right now, what he needs to do is he needs to play more defense. You know, when you have a big, strong guy like this.
Oh, and another.
My goodness.
When he dropped me that second time, I was kind of confused. I know I wasn't hurt, but I was like, man, I'm really losing this fight. And now I wasn't thinking game plan no more. I gotta come back, or else I'm gonna get bullied in the ring. Forget about boxing. Let's start throwing bombs too.
These shots are so quick and so powerful.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 10-7 round.
10-7 round already out the gate.
When I'm in the corner, it's my brother that does most of the talking. We have an agreement. I told him a long time ago, look, don't tell me how to fight in there. Tell me what's going on. I'll be honest, adrenaline, the moment, it's pretty hard to tell you what was going on in my corner. Everything happened so fast, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, hey, you know, you're in a war, let's go out there and let's kick butt. Fighting in the bubble, it's a different experience. There's not a lot of noise, you know, the people and everything, and you can hear everything that goes on when you hurt him to the body, or when he goes, ugh, you know, everybody, you know, things like that. And it's kind of more scary, to be honest. You can hear the punches, and I like it when there's a lot of people better.
2 knockdowns for Ivan Baranchyk, none very clean. Oh, and now Baranchyk goes down. Oh, how's that not a knockdown? Whoa.
See, when I dropped him in the second round, I dropped him twice. The first one, they didn't count it.
Quick combination there, now a left hook, and he drops Baranchyk.
But the second one, it was that adrenaline. I just wanted to finish him off. It's a crazy fight, and I just wanted to finish him off. Something that I usually don't do, but since the fight was all-out war, I got hit, and that's how I got dropped for the 3rd time.
And now Zepeda goes down. He gets clipped with the right hook.
I dropped him again. Then I went all crazy, and he dropped me.
Call your family right now. Let them know there's a fight breaking out right now on ESPN+.
When you get dropped 3 times, the game plan goes to the trash. You're trying to finish your guy. That's it. That's all you're thinking. You're not thinking about jab, right? You're not thinking about moving around. You're thinking about finish your guy.
You want action-packed fights at 140? Welcome to Top Rank Boxing on ESPN,
That's
baby.
right,
we got all the 40s.
I think by the end of the second round, I kind of saw that it was going more in my favor. I thought I was getting control of the fight.
Time in for round number 3.
I felt like his punches weren't doing that much damage anymore, and he wasn't able to catch me no more with the big shots. I kind of got his style. He was throwing only bombs, so I just needed to pick my hands up and move out of the way. He was starting to get counter hard, so I guess he was hesitating more on throwing those bombs now. In the third round, it was more of a boxing fight instead of a brawl.
Once against wobble, but there he goes down again. Oh man.
It's more counter than anything. He was still throwing bombs, but more wild now. Just throwing wild already. And I was able to counter him really good. That's how I dropped him. He did wobble. I don't think I wobbled in the fight during any knockdown. In the first round, he was throwing sharp punches. By the third round, the punches I see is just more, just throwing, just to throw and try to, land something, just luckily,
An all-action fight here at the MGM Grand Bubble.
By the third round, I felt like I was getting more control of the fight. I dropped him, and he wasn't able to drop me that round. He was being more and more desperate. I could feel it. I could see it throwing from far away, his punches, and I definitely felt I was getting stronger.
Round 4 of a scheduled 10-rounder. We've had at least one knockdown in every one of these rounds.
Yeah, see, he's throwing wild now. From far away. He's leaving himself open to get countered.
Oh, big uppercut!
I got caught with a big uppercut there, and I was able to take it. In this fight, he didn't give me time to think about conditioning or throwing punches. I was just giving him as many as he was giving me, Damn, I dropped him again.
Sean says, give me one more! Go down, baby!
He was getting too close, way too close to me. He was throwing wild, and I was able to duck and then come back with the big shot. Baranchyk, he's a brave man, and even though he keeps getting hit, he keeps coming. He doesn't care. He's good if he takes 3-4 shots, but if he gets you with one, I think that's his mentality, and that's why this was fight of the year.
Unreal. Knockdowns through 4 rounds. Zepeda's dropped Baranchyk 3 times. Baranchyk started it all off, dropping Zepeda twice in the first round.
I see I'm doing good with the jab right. I keep catching him. He keeps coming. He keeps getting caught. Relentless. And boom, he catches me.
Whoa! Now it's a big right hand from Baranchyk.
He catches me with the good right hand. Good. I was good. It was just that flash. My legs went a little down, but I didn't get dropped. I knew he was coming to finish me off, and that was the last counter I got him. Boom.
Oh, big left hand! He bends the leg, and this fight is done. What a knockout from Jose Zepeda!
I knew that was it when I dropped him the last time, and it was kind of like a relief, man. It was, man, this is over. Finally, I looked up to God and I said, "Thank you, man. This is over." And I won.
What an impressive performance from Zepeda!
I knew I was in a fight. I knew it was in a war. I knew it was gonna be over before 10 rounds. I knew this was not gonna go to distance. And in the 5th round, that was the last punch.
This was boxing at its finest. This was boxing at its best. This was boxing with 2 warriors giving their all. This is what they came to do tonight.
After I got out of the ring, of course, everything starts kicking in, and I'm starting to realize, man, I just won a big fight. And when people were talking to me and telling me about this fight, in the moment, I was starting to realize more and more, like, this was a really great fight.
Both guys left something in the ring tonight.
Yes, they did.
Zepeda as well, but he was fortunate enough to land the shot that ended the fight in such a brutal fashion.
On the way to the hospital, I started to realize that it was this fight was one to remember. I got my phone. There was Twitter, Instagram, everybody talking about the fight. Even boxers like Terence, Crawford, Bob Adam, saying that. It was one hell of a fight, and I knew I was in something special. It was a special night.
Now we're seeing why this was one of the most anticipated fights of the summer.
Everything happened so fast, man. Like, you don't remember a lot of things. To be honest, it's a fight where you're focused and you're thinking inside your head. You know, you're not probably listening to anything. You're just your own thoughts. You're like, oh man, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna catch him. If he catches me, I gotta catch him back. It's 100% you only, and you don't capture a lot of things that happen around you. This fight, it gave me so much more experience. It showed me something that I didn't know I have. You know what they say, you never know how strong you are till the only option you have is to be strong. So this was this type of a fight. It showed me how strong I can be, and mentally, physically, and definitely this fight helped me out a lot.